good
Hi,
evening.
good evening.
How are you?
Good.
Okay, that's good to hear. So, what is your may I if I may know or if I may ask, what is your purpose of learning English?
Mm, I think I studied English for many years, but I still cannot speak it very fluently. So I
Oh,
hope I can speak English more fluently and don't need to hesitate so much. Yeah. But I don't have so many chance to speak English with different people. So okay,
okay.
so I think okay that's a way I can starting my English speaking.
All right. Okay. So, thank you so much for sharing, and no worries, because I am here. I'm very much willing to help you in learning the English language. Okay. So,
Yeah,
what we need to do here is that you need to cooperate with me, okay?
yeah,
And yes, by learning the English language, you should help yourself as well, okay?
okay,
All right. And are you now ready for the class?
yeah, okay,
Very good. Is your book already open?
yes,
That's good. So here, let me see on what page did you start? Mm, let me check.
page 14 maybe.
14. Okay. So here, word power.
Yeah,
Okay, so word power exercise B. All right. So share your answers with me. Okay. So which
yeah,
problems concern you the most? And what will happen if the problem isn't solved? Okay. So say for example, many lives have been lost due to cancer. We need to find ways to raise money for more research. I agree. If we don't, the disease will continue to spread. Okay?
yes.
Okay, so this is just an example. This is just your reference. So which problems concerns you the most? What will happen if the problem isn't solved? What do you think?
Okay, for me, I think the famine is the most serious problem.
What's what was that?
Famine, the third one.
The third. Oh, okay, famine. Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you think it concerns you the most?
Mm, because if we don't have enough food to eat, then our life would be very tough. Because there are more and more people in the world, but the environmental problem is serious now. So we
Okay.
might have don't have enough food to eat. So I think famine is a serious problem.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for answering those questions, Grace. Grace, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let us now wait. Before we proceed, do you have questions for me?
Um, could I know how you pronounce your name?
Oh, sure. It's Charlene.
Charlene.
Yes, teacher
Okay.
Charlene.
Charlene. Okay, teacher Charlene. Okay, nice
Okay.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Grace. Okay. So now let us uh, continue with conversation. What can we do? So listen and practice. So listen to this audio first, okay? And we will have a role play right after you listen to this audio, Grace, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. So we will have a role play and you will read the lines for Andy. Okay. I will read the lines for Carla. All right.
Okay.
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 Look at all those dead fish. What do you think? Uh, what do you think happened?
Well, that's a factory outside town that's pumping chemicals into the river.
How can they do that? Isn't that against the law?
Yes, it is, but a lot of companies ignore those laws.
That's terrible. What can we do about it?
Well, one way to change things is to talk to the company's management.
What if that doesn't work?
Well, then another way to stop them is to get a TV station to run a story on it.
Yes, companies hate bad publicity. By the way, what's the name of this company?
It's called Avox Industries.
Really? My uncle is one of their top executives. Okay. So do you have questions before we proceed to exercise B?
No.
Okay. So what else could Andy and Carla do?
They can call the government and let the government officer know the condition.
Okay. What else?
Or maybe they can write an email to the mayor.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that. So let me just paste the wait, just paste it here. Okay. Let me paste the vocabulary. And kindly read, Grace.
Yes. Pumping, moving liquid from one place to another with a machine, a pump.
Okay. Next.
Okay, next. Okay. Against the law, illegal. Ignore, not pay attention to someone or something. disregard. Management, the people who are in charge of a company, run a story, report about a recent event in a newspaper, on TV, or on the radio. Bad publicity, negative attention that someone or something gets from a news story. Top executives, the
Executives.
executives,
Very good.
the highest level of managers in a company.
Okay, thank you so much for that. So you have questions about these new vocabulary words?
No.
Okay, so let us now proceed to listen to the rest of the conversation. So, what do Andy and Carla decide to do? So, listen first and tell me if what do Andy and Carla decide to do, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm done.
So, what do Andy and Carla decide to do?
They want to get evidence first, so they will monitor the condition for the following weeks, take photos for the river and the water samples, and after that, Kyra will tell the uncle.
Okay, so to see how bad the situation is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Grace. So let us now proceed with grammar focus. Okay. So
Okay.
listen to this audio first and we will proceed with answering the exercises right after.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So
Hello, Grace. Can you hear me?
yeah, yes.
Okay. So it's all about infinitive clauses and phrases. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So one way, for example, so these are the example, okay? One way to change things is to talk to the company's management. Okay? So
Okay.
one way or another way plus infinitive, okay? Plus is or are. So that's the verb. I mean the linking verb, okay? Infinite plus infinitive. So say for example this one. Let me just so here one way plus infinitive. Okay, so one way plus infinitive. So this is the infinitive. So plus is plus infinitive again. Okay,
Okay.
and the phrases then. All right. Do you understand it, Grace?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So another way to stop, again, this is the infinitive. Another way to stop them is to get a TV station to run a story. So phrases. Okay. So this is the phrase, this one. So the best ways to fight cancer are to do more research and educate people. All right?
Okay.
All right. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So let us now proceed with exercise A. Now for the exercise A, find one or more solutions for each problem. Okay? And we will check your answers right after. All right?
Okay.
Okay, very good.
So should I write down the answer or I
Yes, you can
just
just write your answers, the letters here.
okay? Okay, I finished.
Okay. So kindly wait. Let me just highlight this one first. Let me just finish this one, okay?
Okay.
Because this is very important for documentation to see that you're answered all correctly. Okay? Here. All right. So let us check. Number one. Kindly read with your answer, okay?
Okay. One way to reduce famine is to train people in modern farming methods.
Okay, very good. Let me just put a check mark for this.
Okay.
Number two.
The best way to fight cancer is to educate people on healthy lifestyle choices.
Okay, very good. Next.
One way to stop political unrest is to provide ways for people to voice their concerns.
Okay, very good. Number four.
One way to improve air quality is to develop cleaner public transportation.
Okay. Very good. Number five.
The best way to reduce poverty is to create more jobs for the unemployed.
Okay. Number six.
One way to help the homeless is to build more public housing.
Wow, so smart. Perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So, can you think of two more solutions for each problem in part A?
Mm, two more solutions.
Yes, can you think? On
Do
your
you mean,
own.
yeah, so for the first one way to reduce famine is, and you mean I need to have another solution?
Yes, your own solution. Do you
Okay,
have? Can you think of any?
okay, let me think.
Okay,
Okay, one way to reduce famine is not to waste our food.
very good. What else? Number two.
Uh, the best way to fight cancer. Hmm,
Yes, what's the best way to fight cancer?
is to keep regular hours.
To keep regular hours?
Yeah,
For what?
it's a healthy lifestyle.
Oh, okay. All right. So you need to be health conscious. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So for number three, what
Okay.
about number three?
One way to stop political unrest is to think twice before make some decisions.
Very good. Very good. Number four.
One way to improve air quality is to plant more trees and not to cut so many trees.
Okay, all right. That's a good idea. So you need to plant more trees.
Yes.
Okay. So you need to promote uh, tree planting activities. Okay.
Yes.
So number five.
The best way to reduce poverty is to make every people have opportunities for being educated.
Wow. Excellent. And last.
One way to help the homeless is to help them find suitable jobs.
Okay. That's a good point. All right. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. Very intelligent woman. Okay.
Mhm. Thank you.
So, my pleasure. So, let us proceed to discussion. So, problems and solutions. Okay. So, for exercise A, describe the problems shown in the photos. Okay. Then make suggestions about how to solve these problems. Okay. So,
Okay.
what can be done to stop drug trafficking, to improve children's health, to keep our parks clean, to reduce unemployment? Okay, so what can be done? So you need to answer this one and we will check.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I think one way to reduce drug trafficking is
You can write your answers
to in.
first
Oh,
if you want.
okay.
And I will let you speak later after you
Okay.
answer.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm finished.
Very good. So number one, what can be done to stop drug trafficking?
Okay, some ways to stop drug trafficking are to enact related laws and make some punishment.
Very good. So some ways to stop drug trafficking are to enact, okay, related laws and make some punishment. Very good.
Yeah.
Let me just put a check for this. And what can be done to improve children's health?
The best ways to improve children's health are to eat more nutritious foods such as vegetables and fruits and exercise regularly.
And do exercise regularly.
Okay.
And exercise regularly. So you can say, in order to arrange your sentence correctly, so the best way to improve children's health are to eat more nutritious foods such as vegetables and fruits. Okay. Do exercise regularly. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And then what can be done to keep our parks clean?
The best ways to keep our parks clean are to educate people through trash at suitable places and try to reduce the trash they make.
Okay. So the best ways to keep our parks clean are to educate people as to how to properly throw trash at suitable places and try to reduce trash they make. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. Okay, and what can be done to reduce unemployment?
The best ways to reduce unemployment are to have vocational program and help people to find suitable jobs.
Very good. Wow. Okay, so let us. Or do you have questions before we proceed to exercise B?
No.
Okay, very good. So, share your solutions. Okay. So, which ones are the most innovative? Okay. So, which ones are most likely to solve the problems? So, when you say innovative, it's something or it's using new methods or ideas. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, which ones are the most innovative? Which ones are most likely to solve the problems? What do you think?
Mm, I think none of them are innovative because they are normal solutions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, solve the problem.
Yes.
But I think if we educate people well, then we can keep our parks clean.
Very good. Okay. All right. So let us proceed to writing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So a message on a community website. Choose a problem from the unit or use one of your own ideas. Okay. So
Okay.
write a message to post on a local community website. So this is just an example of how you are going to start a post on a local community website. So recently, poor farmers in our region have started growing poppies to earn money. Poppies produce opium, which is used to make illegal drugs. This has to stop. So one way to stop it is, okay. So this is just an example. So you need to create your own ideas, or you can choose a problem, okay, from the unit.
Okay.
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 So
I
you can write it
already.
here. So you can write it down here.
Okay, that's fine. I already wrote one.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I post the paragraph I write.
Okay. Wow. So kindly read.
Okay. The air pollution has become more and more severe recently. Many residents have respiratory disease or allergy because of air pollution. In order to improve the situation, we can take some actions. First of all, the location of our community is convenient. We are close to MRT station and bus stops, so we can take public transportation when we want.
Grace. Grace. Grace, are you there? Grace. 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 Grace, I can't hear you. Hello, Grace. Grace. Hello, Grace. Grace. Hello, Grace. Grace.
But my my internet is work well.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not sure the problem. Yeah.
Okay, I understand. It's okay. All right, so kindly read from the start, okay?
From
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 from here.
okay. First of all, the location of our community is convenient. We are close to MRT station and the bus stop, so we can take public transportation when we want to go outside or go to work. Second, since many of our residents work in the same industry zone, We can drive to work together. For those people who are interested, just come to the community office to sign up. We will help to make groups according to the working location. Last, we should save energy. Our electric power most comes from burning coal and gas. It's one of the reasons of air pollution. If we can reduce the electric power we use, the amount of coal and gas burning could be lower. Just remember to turn off the lights and electrical appliances when you don't want to use those. All the efforts will contribute to a better environment. Clear Earth's healthy humor, starting from you and me. That's all.
Wow, thank you so much. I didn't expect that this could be too long. So
Yeah.
you are prepared enough.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, I write before.
Oh, okay. So thank you so much for that. Let me just put a check mark. Okay, very good. So here, um, imagine, okay, imagine you live in the same community. So you need to write a response suggesting another solution. Okay, even a short response for me to check.
Mm,
A response to the email, assuming that um, you've just read that, okay, from other person.
okay. So I should respond the writing I just
Yes.
okay. Okay, I'm finished.
Okay, so kindly read your response to the email.
Okay, okay. Be a part of community. I would like to do some efforts for our environment. Since I work in the industry zone, I think I can join the program to drive to work together. My working hours are from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Just let me know if anyone wants to go to work with me.
Very good. Thank you so much for this, Grace. So, do you have questions before we proceed to the reading part?
No,
Okay, I'm sorry.
that's fine.
So, saving a coral reef. So, scan the first two uh, paragraphs. And what was the problem for the people of Apple Island? So, I want you to read this article silently. Okay, so after you found the answer, I will let you read it aloud. Okay,
Hmm,
Grace?
okay,
Alright. So I want you to look for an answer to this question. This question. Okay?
okay.
Alright.
If I find the answer, hmm, should I read the whole article aloud or I just answer the answer,
Just
the
answer the
question?
question first, and I will tell you as to
Okay,
when you will read it aloud.
okay. Then so the problem they face is the fish, almost no fish in the reef. So the fisherman had to go further out to sea to find enough fish.
Okay. Alright. So please read the articles aloud.
Okay. Nowadays, there seems to be so much bad news about the environment. Scientists have predicted all kinds of alarming ecological tipping points. These are times when, for some reason, big changes happen suddenly, such as when farmland turns to desert due to climate change. But do tipping points inevitably go in the wrong direction? Apple Island is 9 kilometers off the coast of Negros in the Philippines, an area rich in coral reefs. Until the 1915s, local fishermen used traditional fishing methods and there were always lots of fish in the island's reef. Then the fishermen adopted new techniques. They used explosives to scare the fish out of their hiding places.
Cyanide.
Cyanide to poison the fish the, and find nets to catch every very small fish. As a result, they caught more fish, so they increased their use of these techniques. Then there was a tipping point. Almost no fish in the reef, so the fishermen had to go further out to sea to find enough fish. Another fish sanctuary. After 3 years, the sanctuary was full of fish and the fishermen were able to catch lots of fish near its edge. The fishermen were so impressed by these positive eco-tipping points that they decided to stop all destructive fishing methods around the entire island. This ecological lesson is now part of the curriculum in the local school, and income from tourism is used to fund scholarships for local students to study marine ecosystem management. Moreover, Apple Island has become a modern fish community. 700 villages in the Philippines now have marine sanctuaries.
Okay, thank you so much for that. So, you're already done reading the article. So, you need to complete the chart with information from the article. So, this part, okay? All right?
Okay.
Okay. All right, Grace.
Yes.
Okay. Since we don't have enough time to finish this one, we will continue on our next class, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, thank you so much for your time. Do you have questions before we end our class?
No.
Okay. So, thank you so much, Grace, and you may have a very good night. Goodbye.
Yeah, thank
You're
you.
welcome. Bye bye.
Bye.